So the Vikings, the Thaumaturge, or Thaumaturge, is the description of somebody who's doing miracle work, mystic work, magic, so to say. I, as mentioned before, thought it's a medical term of somebody like working in medicine or you know being somehow involved in hospital work or something like that. But yeah, Thaumaturge is place in Warsaw, if I recall correctly, and it's a very interesting, odd take on a story arc that happens there, and also an interesting RPG. Not the typical RPG that we know, but definitely has a lot of RPG elements, tactical combat, and lots of decision making, and lots of lore. It's more like, I would even dare to say it's more like playing a movie in a sense, but from what I saw so far. But you know, what better proof is to just jump on in and have a look at ourselves. I've not played it before. I've just got some glimpses and impressions from left to right, and apologies for sounding so nosy today, but looks like the flu got me a little bit. So yeah, are you sure you want to start a new game? I'm very sure. Please, thank you. Thaumatha is the word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A Thaumaturge, also the Tempermancer, is able to discover secrets lingering in the persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted in the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they doctors of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of the Thaumaturge without being born one. Very weird. Very weird claim. Ooh, cutscene. I shall disappear. 11-bit Studios. Chat, let me know how the audio mix is. If you're happy and you know it, drop them subs. Fool's Fury is also working on the Witcher 1 remake. Very excited about that.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you.
Oh, he looks very unhealthy.
I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Apparently.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Okay, so we're unwell, and we're searching for something. And there's a spirit apparently lingering with us.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Ligia? We have the word in Romanian as well. It's called Ligia. And if I'm not mistaken, I have some friends who called like that. Also, hear my dog sleep barking behind me. So cute.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but Are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Okay. Tano, how you doing? Welcome in. Play a trick on him? What's happening? Did I play a trick on him? What do we have here? Okay, this is quest log or like the text log. Let's play a trick on him first.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Say greetings to your sister.
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
I nearly believe him.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Szulski.
S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Okay, Spirit seems to be a little bit restless.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Coachman giving us a ride. This color looks crazy. Okay, we have some isometric view. You can move freely around while on location. I can use VSW to move around. Interesting. It seems to have this little blur when moving around. Read. Dear Anthony, it feels ages. I have passed since your last. Some letters from somebody. It feels ages have passed since your last letter. Was it cut off over here? Oh, is it because I placed it in... Ah, I see. So putting in options high... increased text sizes apparently cuts stuff off. That's not good, dear developers. There we go, that's proper there. Or maybe just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted for my homeland and sent for a foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? Well, I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be on my only means of escape. Please pray for me, Konstanty. Yes, I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but it does. But if it does, please tell Anielka that the thoughts of her brought me solace until the very end. So it's like Konstanty is not there anymore. Anthony. Oh. I did right click and I snapped. Apparently the spirit realm is showing me the way. Interesting. Dear Yanko, please stop with this gentry snobbering and listen to it as well. I'm not nose picking in my ooh. Spirit clicking, I see. Can I help you? Yes. Oh good. Let's go to the railway station. Tano, how you doing? Welcome in. As a Thaumaturge, you possess the exceptional perception. Boop. Find the miracle worker in the village. Well, that's alive in the countryside for you. What are you staring at? The Tiflis Heralds. The tragic events of August 29 have cast a shadow of the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set up by Minister Alexander Buljevin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops storming inside and mutilating everybody. Oof. Oof. Is it horror? I think it's kind of like a dark story, not necessarily horror. He looks like a priest of Orthodox. Coachman.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Man, we look
Hello
like
there.
shit.
Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir.
Does he have bullets in
The
his chest?
station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Is there a healer in the village?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern.
Tavern.
He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
He prays, as in he's looking into his bottle, endless bottle over there. Tani, you don't have to do that, but thank you for bringing Fenrir into the shield wall. You malaka.
I'd be grateful.
Let's get in.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Okay, there's some loading scenes in between, but looks like our SSD is faster than the loading scenes are showing.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square.
Okay.
Up the steps.
Yeah?
They'll tell you where the preacher's at.
Okay.
Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Thank you, post-coachman thingy. So, click, whip. I kind of like this scanning effect, to be honest. Bloom. With the snip. Hello, Attila. How you doing, you sexy malaka? Hello, Dragon Lady. Welcome, welcome. Dragon Lady to the Enshrouded server work. Luca. Something to read. Proletariatis Birdsdozola. Soon they will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles with one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery. They will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of just revolution. Somebody's not happy with the Tsar's regime around here. No luck? Okay, that's weird. What I managed to capture at the morning is that they were moving the server spots to new hosts and whatnot, so that could be an issue that why it's not showing today.
Gentlemen,
I'll
is
get
this the
behind it.
tavern
Thank you for
here?
letting me know, Dragon Lady.
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Putnik.
Indeed, I'm tired.
Voice acting is
Nice
not bad.
boots. Are they warm?
Show no fear. A proud answer. It not only draws from your flaw of pride levels, but will also feed it even more. Pride levels. Interesting. I mean, let's be full on frontal on this here.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
And?
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Oh shit. Whoa, here's a knife. Nice battle music, I like it. When your enemies lose all the health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on the bars below the feats, while your health points are represented by the bar on the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay. Let's start a fight. Planned attack inflicts 11 to 14 damage, or a quick attack. That's a slow. Let's try a planned attack on him. That should take him out with one stroke, apparently. Ooh. Very cinematic combat. Hit the right, deliver. Yo, with the knife. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's action to find out what they are planning. Unfold the action queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful, but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Fair enough. Precision cuts. Okay, so I could strike him twice with a fist attack. But that would still not be enough. Let's just another planned attack. Boom. Like that one. Ow. And now we can make 2 slow jabs at him. Oh, right in the nose. Oh, I felt that one. Win a skirmish in 6 rounds or less.
Yes, right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Wow. Okay, so we fought our... Let's click O. Thaumaturge points. Okay, in the Grimoire cover, you're available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on the tree purchase skill upgrades and improve the powers within any dimension. Okay. Oh, interesting. These are different upgrades for my attacks. The flaws. Many people have flaws, but only Thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on the personality. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. That's cool. Pride's my innate flaw. Got me into trouble more than one occasion. I mean, we just saw it. What the frick are you? An oopir. Is this my demon, so to say? My flawed demon? Or my pride demon? Oh boy, oh boy. Eerie intoxication, bloody penance, liberum vetu. Not of this world. What the fuck is this Gopnik ghost? I don't know. But he has like a sword, but he has no body and he's floating around. I guess we gotta find out more very soon. So, what do I want to put points into? This upgrade enables the perception in the dimension of deeds, dimension of word, dimension of mind, dimension of heart. Let's go for dimension of mind. Restores your focus. Relaxation. Gives a 60% chance of dealing double damage. Gamble. Skill upgrade. Costs me 1 point. And over here, your bond is weakening and it's danger of collapsing. This upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension hearts. Okay. Oh, and there's like different thingies. Oh wow. Let's grab this one first. Hearts goes up to 2. Do I see how many points I have available? Oh, it's in the book. It says 0 now. Good. Now we can upgrade and put a gamble on this here. Ah, okay. So the planned attack is now a 60% chance to do double damage. Fair enough. Fair enough. Me gusta. Belongings. I have a revolver. An M1885. Okay. I have a passport. A Russian passport. Passport of the Russian Empire that allows travel abroad with the country. I have my grimoire. And letter from Lygia. Oh, Lygia is from Cluj-Napoca? Are you shitting me? That's where I live. Where like near my region in Romania. Look at that. Cluj-Napoca is Klausburg. Lygia! My dear sister lives in Romania. Okay. That's cute. That's really cute. So. We have nothing else. Okay. We have here some vestments and clothes for our character. Okay. Fair enough. Oof. That started kind of rough. Let's go up into the tavern.
Pet the doggo!
Good boy.
Yes!
I thought at least for animation that you kneel down and be like close up. But I'm okay with that. You could like, you know, as a gesture pet him. You went to uni in Cluj? That's so fucking funny. Dude, I'm loving the atmosphere of this. What is this? Cost the real good. Make me better moonshine myself. Okay. Let's have a look-see here. So getting information about the newspapers and whatnot apparently gives you XP. Our correspondents reported that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jeremeau Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. His highest official were present. What was Napoleon Bonaparte's name? I mean, this is definitely in the timeline where it looks not during the Napoleon Wars. Followed by dinner with the representative from the Yerevan most eminent families, the Governor's General addresses the townspeople in the next few days. The innkeeper has outdone itself with its due. Blessed be our Lord! Dude, this is like the typical Orthodox lady that doesn't even say hello, doesn't even look at you, and comes down with some godlike... Exactly. God willing. With some godlike talk on you, and if you don't at least say 10 times back, bless, may you be blessed, or whatever, she will freaking strike you down with a stare of death. Rasputin. Wait, what? We're meeting the Rasputin? He's the healer? The miracle worker?
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you
Peter
believe
Golden.
in?
Let's say we want to see it for ourselves.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Let's explain how we tracked him down.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
Ooh,
From
and his
which
sister is
Poland?
studying in
the
Romania.
Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Accept the challenge.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Prayer beads. Okay. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of a blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Draw a conclusion. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce. Let's examine the objects.
Have you figured anything out yet?
See that you've gathered everything you need.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Golden, I hope you're doing fantastic. So, observation are information that are required by interacting with people and items. Observation make up conclusions. Okay, so now we're getting into some sort of detective work. Use the Thaumaturge perception thing to see where is stuff happening. Some items, you will find a trace of some personalities that takes one of 3 forms: unknown, familiar, certain, and traces.
Let's take a look around.
Okay. Bloop. Examine. Dimension force too low. Ah.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Prayer book. The honored prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox rites. Dimension force too low. Indeed. Probably now there's an item for every skill thing that you went for. I guess. So, G. The dirty bowel. Okay, now over here we can look at all the conclusions and observations that we have on characters. Interesting. Detective work.
Something is off.
Potentially advise a voluntary self-modification of the body. Hair cloth. Blessed be our Lord. Yes. Okay. Let's see what we can tell him.
Learned, wizard.
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this. Okay. I wonder if I would have skill into mind, if my outcome would be different.
Why were you looking for me?
Who's the lady in waiting in
I
Petersburg?
can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful. I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day.
Oh.
If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Holy shit, that scared me. So you can pay him well? So I can feed my pride even more? Yeah. Should we play him very prideful? Should we increase our pride level? Oh, man, I mean, he traveled so many countries. There's probably at the edge of begging him than being prideful. Let's say we're prepared to beg.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
Maybe.
We can try. Focus on my voice.
Okay.
You are safe.
Close your eyes, chat.
As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind.
Okay.
Let me see through your eyes.
Red elephants.
Let me...
King Arthur. And the round table.
Where am I?
And I'm sitting at the round table.
There's no one in here.
Okay. We're now in some subconsciousness moments. What the frick are these things on the ground? Oh my, up here. Appeared.
I need to get out of here.
Fund the way. I love
What is this sound?
that snipping thing.
Shackles?
Hello there, Upir.
You're blind.
Stanislav.
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
See what?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Nice talk, father. Sheesh. Victor, I guess we have some interesting in common moments there.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
What?
I
frick
can
is
see,
that?
Father. Clearly.
What?
Will you
Probably
be
why it's so
lying
prideful.
there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Okay, so we completely felt into an subconscious state.
Where's Rasputin?
Oh, look at
In
our
the
eyes.
cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Look at our eyes. We look super
Yes,
relaxed.
Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again.
That's an odd thing to say.
And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
Oh.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
She's killing me with her sweeping thing. Oh boy. Probably why she's so prideful. Great reverse psychology pops. Yeah. Definitely sounds like it. Joey, how you doing? Welcome in. There we go. She's sweeping. Nothing else to see here. Fair enough. Quest of multiple objectives. Freely switch for one or the other to life track them. Fair enough. Find Rasputin in the cemetery. Find a person with the flaw that the wild suitor is seeking. Okay, so the suitors are seeing somebody who have a flaw going on. Okay, so there's two paths leading away from here. Everyone stares. No one will help.
What do we have here?
I don't know. What do we have here?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Oh, she spat on the... Oh, that is like the most disgusting gesture to do. That is one gesture that literally triggers me and I go ape shit. If somebody spits at me or something like that, I go nuts. Dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling. Dropped the fruit basket and left this orphan behind. Vesna's left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of heart fluttering and panic and a throat painful clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Interesting. Interesting. Let's put a point into minds. Relaxation. Did we get an upgrade for that? What is influences? Reduces focus and restores my focus. Okay, so I can put that over there and then easily take it out again. Nice. What is a strong attack? Inflicts damage. Okay, when can I do a strong attack? 23 to 24. Holy moly. So, G. Okay, these are all my things. The dropped apple. Trace Vesna. The music is good. Let's go for her. Something is with the gates. Protective charm made of strings and sticks and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from influence of evil powers. Coachman. Let's talk to him, why not?
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look,
I hope
my horse
not.
is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so you're saying that because I don't have all the clues yet ready. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people's. First, you must know a person's secret. Oh, that's evil. Shovel. The shovel still shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon wheels from the soft soil. The coachman used a rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with sour odor of fatigue, attempts of 3 wheels. Okay. Now I can draw conclusion. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard to unload the wagon alone, and all the dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Manipulate the coachman. Oh, my Oopier is up there now. Is he a grave robber? Maybe. My Oopier's now interacting with him. But I don't want to go into the cemetery yet. I want to follow up on that apple thing. If I can. Okay, that's the ends of the map. Something up there? No. So... something over here? No. Meh. Really like the atmosphere of this game. The soundtrack is on top. You want to just barge into somebody's house? Well, probably not. It's the East European Balkan vibe, I freaking love it.
Am I sensing?
Maybe. A dish shard. Broken shards of blue ceramic dishes. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. Oh, if I would have word, I would have unlocked this one as well. Okay, that's how it works. Damaged axe shaft that trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns. A love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Okay. Husband most likely, probably. Hand-carved, painted wooden box. Sadly, we got no traces out of that because we have no skills in word. Okay, let's check out over here. I saw some sparklies going on. I guess on this side.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Yeah, that goose on the ground apparently. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. We have an emotion carries no desires for meat or feathers, only for the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Bogdan! Love the names already. Hey there, lady.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Anatoly. I love the names.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness! And let him
Gods.
listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. Now what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Oh boy. Conflicted neighbor. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants of the obvious burn of connection there. If the wise woman is to settle a dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It'll become the fisticuffs in a moment. Fisticuffs, I love that term. Neighborly disputes. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge, a classic of the genre. So I could make Anatoly calm down. Support a wise woman's verdict. Let's try to calm Anatoly down.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
We're freaking Jedi!
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Chad, we're Jedi. Holy moly! Is there salt on the pedestal? Salt on the doorstep. My freaking grandmother used to do that. Salt on the doorsteps. When weather was weird, she'd put salt on the windows as well. And when she said something out loud that she was afraid of or felt weird, she like took salt and threw it over her shoulder. She was such a superstitious old lady. Man, this is giving me some childhood memories. This is giving me some good childhood memories. What do we have here? Unfinished letter. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. I have harmed you so that you write about me like this. Did you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I've never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, or nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid? Backwards? You repeat after that rector of yours, Kozudiaki. That Georgian, your language. It is the language of dogs. And you want to write me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. Okay, so her son apparently becomes a... Look at that. A Jeebus! In the house. Oh, man. All of Jeebus all around here. It's like visiting my grandmother. May she rest in peace. Oh, boy. Diary of an Oblate Priest. They see that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I've gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real. And they are everywhere. In distant Syrmia, people whispered the name Bukavak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence in their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say? But I have seen Bukavak here in Pyatigorsk. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury that this wraith brings with it. This anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Okay. Did we level up? Let's talk with the old lady.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Wow. Accuse her of taking advantage of the superstitious villagers. So on point for a babushka. I did not found anything that... I'll come back
then,
later.
I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
I don't have anything on her that tells me that she's making use of the people with their superstition. It is hilarious. Damn, I need one more thing to level up. Then I could just level up my word and check out those information up there. Is there anything? And I can only go to the cemetery. I can only be buried in a pet cemetery. Let's go inside the house. Maybe there is something lying around. Knock knock.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What the?
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Okay, we're having fisticuffs. I see. I can adjust my upgrades before we start with the fights. Okay, fair enough. Start the fights. Am I healed? I'm healed. Okay. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch strong attacks against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter a breakdown state. Okay. So when their focus is gone, I can... I see. That's how it works. He has one focus. Diversion. Oh, it looks like my body's also capped. You and your Celator each have your own separate set of skills. Inflicts damage, restores your health points by 0, which is half of it. Inflicts damage to target's health points, determines how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Bloody Penance. Okay, his focus point is gone. Strong attack opportunity. Yes, yes, yes. Inflicts a concussion. Oh, the attack is called concussion. Okay. Let's do it. Dude is attacking with the swords from behind. Oh, Danny, how you doing? Okay, that punch did hurt. He's down to 13. This could potentially knock him out. Or I could give him two strikes. He's earlier. He's later. That's him, I guess. He's trying to do the hook. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a jab. And you attack him as well. But that's a slow attack. There you go for him then. Oh, oh, that did hurt. Oh, I heard that one. That wooden slapstick in the face. Nice attacking. Oh, come on. 1 HP in a dream? It's not looking good. It is not looking good. So you're definitely getting the quick attack, and the other one is getting the heal thing. There we go. He goes knocked out cold. Then we jab him. Okay, that gave me 11 HP. Wow, another 12. What is that over here? Reduces restored health points by 40%. Oh, because we just did it. The effect of it. Okay. Well, he's down.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Oh boy. Danny did fantastic. Thank you for asking. So, word. This upgrade adds points to the dimension words. Gives 50% chance to interrupt the enemy's planned action. Fortune. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. With that, we can upgrade our normal punches. A chance to interrupt their things. Like the music during the fight, I like everything here. Like the atmosphere is really on point. I can examine this fully. Although it's already become moldy from the disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper's berries. What does that mean? A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. Can somebody translate that into easier English for my brain? Sour. Okay. The box is marked with words of love, sweet as kisses. The names of Vesna and Luca intertwine, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries. Vesna and Luca. Okay, can we now knock on the door and talk to Vesna? Without starting another fight?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
Oof. Oof. Okay. So there's definitely something happening with Vesna and probably Husbando. What do you guys think? I call it probably some domestic abuse that's happening there. He's probably punching her or something. And she's afraid to talk to any other person for not getting spanked on the buttocks. Okay, I guess we have to go to the cemetery first before we can come back and continue on this further. And now I can manipulate the coachman, as you know that he has worked a lot.
I'm not going anywhere.
May the coachman fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Dude, we are Jedis.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
I mean, you just told me that the horse is freaking be dead, and now all of a sudden you want to take that horse out for a ride? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The lies pile up, Chad, the lies pile up. Lady, your knees will freeze off. Rasputin. May you rest in peace. The typical Orthodox crosses. Yeah. We also don't have, like, you see often in American movies or in also here in Austria and in other countries, sophisticated gravestones out of granite or marble or some stone. 80-90% of our Orthodox graves are wooden crosses that after 1 or 2 generations degenerate and deteriorate most oftenly. So, Do you want to go for deed? This upgrade adds a point to the dimension, reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is suffering in the suffering state. Okay. Makes every attack on the enemy deal maximum possible damage. Oof. You have 60% chance of slowing the enemy's action. Increases the damage from the Thaumaturge next attack by 50%. A reaction is a new skill. Okay. Costs 1. Yeah, let's learn deed as well. So we have kind of like a spread out thing going on. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is suffering in the suffering state. Can I put that into the strong attack? So he's in the suffering state. I hit him and he then loses a focus point again, so I can strong attack him again. Did I understand it correctly? Well, we'll see if it comes to fisticuffs. Rasputin! Rasputin!
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Love the interesting argument, however. Traces symbols on book, the video game. Let's thank him.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Explain what changed.
I see him. My Uber. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
And why should the cemetery not be a place of joy?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
Oh, okay.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yaviets.
Is Yaviets a word for bullshit? Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Okay. Interesting. Astro Boy, how you doing? Welcome in. Doing fantastic. Having a look at this very intriguing new RPG that came out, Thaumaturge. Ask about the district elder's death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror. Ask the one about the ill fortune hanging over the village.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Yeah. They might be right.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a Bukavach.
As the creature hunting you, rattle chains, slither around and have a mouth full of giant fangs.
A Bukavach.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Rip Vasily. Rip. Can we have some respect in chat, 07s, for Vasily? A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukavak. The village residents, a peaceful and happy village, not quite. The villagers are riled up on the point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles to the actions of a Bukavak. They are trying to defend themselves against this dark force with folk methods. Oh, that's what, assault on the table and whatnot. Okay. An entry edits. The Bukavaks. Bukavaks are sometimes mentioned in tales and the legends of Surmia, a part of Kingdom of Slavania. They personify brutal force and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. I think it's the husbando, right? From the lady that is closed into her house. That is me. That is Vater. That is Lygia. Oh, Lygia is good looking. My dear sister Lygia, the only person I truly miss. And then we have Rasputin. Oh man, this game is good. This game is good. Anything else around here? Elder Vasily's grave. Elder Vasily died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? Stones strike against stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. The blows carry anger, despair, and chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Wow. Anything else around here? I love that the search thing is just a snip sound. It's so smooth. And it's not kind of annoying. Spling. Exactly, I was thinking of the same thing, Narias. Ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Anything outside here? Okay. You need the right, gents? The burned homestead. Okay, let's go to the burned homestead. I'm convinced to get this game. This also means I've been lurking for some time now, so I don't spoil too much for me. I would just gonna, you know, have a look at the first hour, maybe first hour and a half-ish. So you might get a sense of the storyline going on. But I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. That's what I'm doing this, and that's what I love experiencing games with you guys together.
I felt something. Where is it?
Over here.
So much suffering.
A belt. A charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. The buckle cuts through leather like a razor. It's no longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descends on exposing flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving a carmine wound. Once, twice, thrice, it cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Okay, so somebody got spanked with a belt. Fun story, fun little side story. I got once whipped from my grandfather.
It's the smell of mystery.
Because I gave the cows something wrong to eat. I mean, I didn't know better. I was, you know, little. And he had to call the vet for that to pump out their stomachs because there was a high chance for them to get constipated because of it. And it was so pissed. And it was like, oh, Kormakar! It was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I knew I was in trouble. I didn't even know for what, but shoosh. And then he went and whipped me around my ankles and pulled me back because I was running away. It was like Indiana Jones move from him. It was very accurate. Luckily, it didn't hit me, but it still felt that whip on my feet.
True fear.
A charred ragdoll. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like varnish on an old age painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine. What if this Vesna lady is the daughter of the elder, and he was beating her, and then she found herself a husband who's having the same kind of what's it called? The same kind of behavior, because very often, and I kind of don't understand it, but in a sense, people who are coming from abusive relationships tends to, or parentship tends to search for partners who are abusive, because that's what they emotionally know, and that's where they feel at home, in a sense. So my theory is here that Vesna is maybe related to the elder.
What do you expect to find in this place?
Either Daddy After Dark.
The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Tell him about flaws and salutares.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer.
Oh.
People have always taken
salute.
salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
Yeah, let's reveal
I
a
have
flaw.
A flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now, thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor.
Okay.
People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Magic tricks with cards. So why having multiple salutors is dangerous?
If I do manage to catch another salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutors.
Why?
The others are cowards? Tell me what happens to you when you tried it once.
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
The protagonist is basically you if you let your hair grow out?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Maybe. Maybe. Confirmed. C module. Devs! I want my 2% of this game, so I can give it all to charity.
Horrible death.
The dried bloodstain is soaked deep into the burnt boards. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with these scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body. Oh! The heart went into a spasm and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time and then the flames came. So, oh, he got killed by scissors. And not by the flame. Not by flames. Holy. Destroyed door frame. As a miracle, it survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved sharply. They scream out in an attempt to break down the door. About the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a space that doesn't respond. Fear has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the doorframe. Fear of flames and the trepidation about losing a loved one. Interesting. Uh-huh. Anything else around here? Doesn't seem so. Oh, what has my Oopir to say?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Oh boy.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Vesna's trace. The same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Ah, Vesna smells of fear and her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety. You may be able to find her home, discover what is behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, them again.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Yes. The odds are uneven now.
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
Oh, the pride. Rasputin. He's just watching? Apparently he's just watching. Okay, we have enough time to plan stuff. Best would be to get them away as fast as possible. How much damage does that do? 24. Chance of dealing double damage. If I do double, that would definitely take him out. cuts. Does your plan attack on you? Reduces focus, removes all negative effect. Okay. Using hits. Must be after me. Let's go on him. Good. Getting a smack in the face. Boom. Sadly, our percentage did not trigger. Oh, that sounds. I think we're gonna get our ass whooped here. Using a deep cut with 12 damage. It was actually going super fast. It seems to be, and it looks like I might be going down though. Not good. This is not good. Let's go for a quick cut and healing. That's a 5. Let's go for another one. 7 heals, and down goes the first. Oh. Ow. Dude, that slap sounds. Bruising hits. Aversion. Let's do a planned attack on him. And on you. Do the heal attack. Bam! There we go, another one bites the dust. Let's take his focus out. Let's do heal again. Okay. His focus is off. And then we do the concussion strike. That's 6 damage. And down they go. Wow. I was worried there a little bit.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Is the real Rasputin also called Grigori? Or is this just somebody having the same name? Okay. Wait, what was the last sentence he said? Oh, that's perception. Shame chat. What was the last thing you said to him? To Mr. Grigori. But yeah. Who Wesna is, what you will do, what that beast is, and what not, we'll find out another time. But who's watching the VOD on YouTube, let me know if we should do a full episode series of this. I don't think it's a very long game, so I think we can tackle it at some point. Here either on the live show or on YouTube. Depends on what you guys want to. Let me know. In either Discord or for those watching on the comments. Thanks a lot for tuning in.